Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. So, we have a little bit of a lull in what we need to do. First thing we're going to do is we're going to increase our loyalty because that's reached rank 20. In fact, it's about to reach... Sorry, it's reached 20, which means we can get it up to rank 2. And we can actually get that to 27, so we can get to rank 3, which looks fantastic. Stability, from my understanding, if we reach 10, we should be able to get something with that, but maybe we have to wait a little bit of time or something. I'm not 100% sure. And yeah, military is the next one that's looking like it might hit 20. So we'll see how things are going. So, support the councillor's endeavours. But actually there is another one as well. Because this doesn't cost us any BP to do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up research into nature. It only costs 50 BP. Jod's not busy. It does take 45 days to resolve, which is an awful lot, but it gives us research into nature of curses, which is interesting because we just dealt with a curse. So, we'll start that project and we will then support the councillor's endeavours. There we go. Ancient Curse Part 2. Whoa, 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 whoa. You see, I'd like to be able to stop this, but we can't. Okay, so we have now... Loyalty has reached rank 2. What does that mean? Well, I mean, come on. It means it's at rank 2. I don't know what that means, but that's okay. Maybe we have to speak with someone. Okay, the mysterious cult have disappeared. We got 3 community. Lovely. We're now 18 community. Anything else? No, we have 5 events to deal with. A visitor waits in the castle related to Old Hill. Let's read their quest log first. We cannot read their quest log for some reason? Huh, okay. We have visitors in the castle wanting to discuss Bald Hilltop. That's fine. Troll sightings. There have been marauding trolls in the region. Amiri, this sounds like your kind of thing. It's a DC... Yeah, so we get +3 military. Yeah, perfect. I don't care what else there is. She can do that. Proposal for consideration. 3 merchants from Absalon arrived in the region. They're ready to do business with the barony if their conditions are met. We'll look at that in a second. Troubled lands. The area of the barony is said to be breeding ground for bandits, brawlers, and cutthroats. Perhaps one of your advisors could set aside these rumors, assure the people guard is able to protect them. Then we have troublemakers. Unknown troublemakers are spurring people to rebel against their ruler. If I send Lander to do that, that's 3 community. If I send Tristian to do that, that's fine. That's loyalty. And then proposal, that's also Lander. Tended before the first of next month. Tended before the first of next month. 12 days to solve, 7 days to solve, 7... Alright, so we should have Lander do this one instead. Because it's only 7 days to solve, and it gives us better movement if we need to change. Is Lander the only one that can do both of those? I think he is. No, Amiri could do this one. Okay. And Amiri is finished in... Wait, where's Amiri's? Oh, it's not going to show up because we've already sent her off. It ends in 28 days. I should have sent Amiri to do... I can cancel. Yeah. Because although the troll sightings are important, we can do this one first. Yeah, that's better. If we do this one first, then we can do the troll one after. Yeah, start these events. Visitor in the castle. Let's go have a talk for this visitor. See what's going on. Okay. Right, let's go. Don't know who it is, but a visitor wants to talk about Bald Hilltop. Is that her treasurer? That'd be nice. Have another advisor available. Who is 3? It's Jod, Lindsay, and Tristian. Your Grace, we are victorious. We fought off the spider invasion and defeated the strange dryad who led them. Yeah, you did that, of course. I did that. Right. As a sign of gratitude, your subjects have a special reward for you. 2,800 coins. Nice. That's almost makes up for the fact that we used a 6,000 coin scroll of Raised Dead. I wonder, was this flood of spiders truly caused by that curse? I mean, the curse must be ancient and very ominous. The spiders were definitely scary as well, but they weren't ancient and ominous. I agree with Lindsay. It does seem strange. Seems like more like the plot of an insane dryad than a true curse. Then how can we explain the dismal atmosphere on Bald Hilltop? The pressure both of us felt there, Jod. Maybe the curse drove the poor dryad insane, causing her to lead the spider invasion into the barony. Christian shakes his head incredulously. In any case, I have alarming news. As soon as the spider invasion was over, I visited Bald Hilltop again. It's grown quiet once more, and just as gloomy as before, but I don't think the curse is broken, just laying low, like a monster that rests before it feeds again. How much time do we have? Oh, a fair amount. I'd say half a year, or even more. Now that Bald Hilltop is quiet again, I can barely feel its evil will. I'm sure we'll have enough time to prepare for the next attack. I want to deal with this problem once and for all. What do you recommend? Yes, let's travel to Bald Hilltop. Let's level Bald Hilltop to the ground and put an end to the curse. I doubt we'll be able to defeat it in such a straightforward fashion. The heart of the curse is undoubtedly centered on the Bald Hilltop, but the spiders appeared all throughout the barony. I don't think we're going to do any damage to the curse by destroying the hilltop. I would expect the exact opposite. We'd only provoke it into attacking again, immediately on the heels of the last. No, the best we can do for now is make sure we're prepared for the next attack. Don't be such a pessimist, Tristian. We might truly be able to overcome the curse, but only by studying it thoroughly, Your Grace. I will gather all the information available in this situation and get to work. Okay, what? Again? I'm sorry for bringing the bad news. Unfortunately, we failed to defeat this curse for good. Alright, let's prepare for the next attack. Christian nods. Very wise. If we only knew more about the curse, we might figure out some way to fight it. Lindsay frowns. I don't understand. I spoke to the locals and never had any spider invasions before. And nothing ever happened at Bald Hilltop before either. Now both spiders and the curse, right when the new barony appeared in the Stolen Lands, all of this seems highly coincidental. Okay, interesting. Wait. This is the best news. We leveled up. Everyone leveled up apart from Tristian. Sorry. Everyone leveled up. Okay. Let's have a look. Also, I want to have a look at our, just while we're here, let's have a look at our biography. Okay. So, we are lawful neutral, but we're kind of ever so slightly edging at lawful good. Which I think is roughly where I want to sit. I think we're going to end the game here. That seems fine to me. That seems absolutely fine. We're mostly shifting towards lawful neutral, but we did do one lawful evil at one point, apparently. But yeah, that's fine. Let's level up. So, do we want to be a level 5 sorcerer? Yes, I want to be a level 5 sorcerer. It unlocks Hideous Laughter. Which, actually, thinking about it, that Fae we fought might have been a sorcerer because... the Dryad we fought might have been a sorcerer because they used very similar abilities. Hideous Laughter, though, is very nice because it's a ranged version of Laughing Touch. So, while laughing, they're not considered helpless. After the spell ends, it can act normally. After the creature's next turn, it may attempt a new saving throw. Sorry. Where's the... Oh, it's just uncontrollable. It can take no actions while laughing. Okay. On the creature's next turn, it can attempt a saving throw to end it. But if it doesn't pass, it's going to continue. But if it's got a really low intelligence score, it can't find things funny. Which I think is interesting. Okay. We also get an extra level 2 spell cast today, which is lovely. And hopefully an extra level 2 spell. Okay. I want to push my charisma. Oh, I don't have an ability point. What am I doing? Persuasion, Knowledge World, Knowledge Arcana. I mean, I do also want to use... Let's use Magic Device. I think I prefer that over Knowledge Arcana. Yeah, go for that. Here... spell focus, that gives us an extra class of spell, but I'm kind of okay with evocation. Allied spellcaster could become useful, especially if we go out with Octavia a lot and we get her to take something similar. Possibly. Could be interesting. Armor proficiency, I'm not really worried about it. Deft hands, not worried about it. Elemental focus, you know what? I want elemental focus. I want elemental focus fire. I like the fire abilities. Let's go with that. It might not be the best overall, but I like the fire abilities. They seem to work for me. And we can take an extra 2 spells of any level. Let's take an extra level 2 spell. Actually, oh, wait, no, we can only take level 2 spells. Well, that's fine. But we get 2 of them, right? Oh, no, we get 1 level 1 spell and 1 level 2 spell. Oh, that's lovely. Okay. So let's think about what we do with our level 1 spells. We have Magic Missile, which gives us a ranged attack. We have Entangle, which is pretty cool, for giving us large AoE. We don't use it enough. Shocking Grasp isn't very useful because it's only in touch range. And Burning Hands, kind of our AoE if we get close enough, or it's our damage if we get close enough. What's Hurricane Bow? Any arrow fired as large as it normally is. So a medium longbow, it would then do 2d6 of... So our bow, because it does 1d6, would do 2d4 damage, I think. If I understand that correctly. I'm not really worried about that. What's Flare Burst? An AoE flare? Yeah, okay. Fine, we did use flare in the last fight. Shield negates magic missiles directed at you. If we know it's coming, we can potentially do that. Touch of Gracelessness, that's touch spell. Kind of takes that out for me. Enlarge Person's cool, but we don't really need it. Hypnotism is based on hit die, which I don't like. I don't really want this sonic damage one. For 2 caster levels, that's going to be a 2d6, 3d6? 2d6 ability, which if we have a look at Magic Missile, that is a... Because we are 5th levels beyond the... For every 2... So at 5th level, it's 3d4 plus 1. Means it's a max damage of 12, lowest damage is 3 to 12 plus 1. Means it is 4 to 13 damage. And if I have a look at the other one, this is 2 to 12 damage. So it's objectively worse unless they're weaker to Sonic, except for the fact it does the days, just in terms of damage. If it also applies days. Mage Armor is pretty good though. It's 4 AC and we can apply it to someone else, and it's an hour-long spell. Now I'm going to take Mage Armor. Having an extra buff can never hurt. Here, we have Burning Arc, which is our huge damage and does a lot of AoE, which I like. We just increased fire, so Molten Orb definitely comes up. A direct hit deals 2d6 points of fire damage, and every creature within 5 feet of where the ball hits takes 1d6 points of fire damage from the splash. Okay. So the first thing that you hit would take a 3d6 points of damage, and each round you take 1d6. That could be really good. Okay. Just checking how much this one does. 1d6 points per caster level. So our caster level is 5, so it's 5d6, so a maximum of 30 damage, the primary target. For 3 caster levels, it hits an additional target, so but it loses 1. But instead of doing 3, it would do half 3. It would do 1. Yeah, okay. Reduce the number of damage dice by half rounded down, so it would do 1d6 still. Okay. So this would definitely do more AoE damage. Scorching Ray is our other fire one, and it does ranged touch, which is nice, and then 4d6 points. For every 4 levels, you can then do more. I kind of like that. Why is this one like that? I'm just wondering why it's black. Oh, it was just because that was highlighted for some reason. Scorching Ray and Molten Orb sound like my 2. They sound like the way we want to handle things. Scorching... I think most of our problems come from a single enemy right now. I know we do need AoE though. Let's get Molten Orb. We need AoE damage, so let's start with some of that. Yeah. We need to start getting that, otherwise we're going to run into major problems later, I think. Right. That actually got us a rate. We got about 1000 XP beyond what we needed, I just noticed. How close is Tristian? Only 4000 off. That's not too bad. Bithal! Long time no see. She can actually use this one, the long spear. Is that better than her scythe for her? I know she gets some extra stuff with scythe. It's a +1 of attack rolls she makes with it. But because the long spear, the critical hit chance is lower as well. 2d4, is that better? Well, I think the long spear is better. Just slightly though. I think it's a close one. It also is invisible. There we go. Yeah, she can use the spear for just now. It looks make her look less cool though. It does make her look less cool, and there is a bit of a rule of cool going on there. Right, anyway. I need to equip everyone at some point. I think I want 5th level Inquisitor, because that gives us the Bane, so we can imbue a weapon with the Bane ability. And then it does extra damage against a certain type of foe. Ability lasts for number of rounds equal to number of rounds per day equal to the Inquisitor's level. They don't need to be consecutive. That's fine. Cool. She gets more spells as well for this level. Here, I think we just put the points in what we already put the points in. That seems fine. Yeah. Here she has an amazing perception chance. And then here, doesn't need power attack. I think she needs, because she can treat allied things like they're. She can treat allied things like they're her own, can't she? I think she's got something that lets her do that. Solo tactics, yeah. Yeah. They all treat it as if they have the same teamwork feat. So we should take a teamwork feat, probably. So, how do I know which one's our teamwork feat? Coordinated defense is one. Coordinated maneuvers. Combat expertise, no. Back to back. So this one, when you're flanked and adjacent to an ally of this feat, gain 2 AC. I think that sounds good, although she's not really all about AC. Doesn't need that, so I'm just clicking on things now for no apparent reason. That's fine, we'll get there eventually. Deceitful, not needed. Dodge could be good, it's just a permanent +1 to AC. Again, she's not really an AC character, though. Extra Bane. Well, I haven't used any Bane yet, so I don't know if it's good or not. But I assume it is, by the fact you can get more. Shielded Caster. So we gain a +4. Competency bonuses for spells. Again, I don't know if that's good. Wings? It's +3 dodge bonus against... She can get wings? Yes. Wings. That was easy once I figured out she had the power to get wings. Okay. And here, what do I have? See invisibility and castigate? Okay. Effortless armor. Armor no longer reduces your speed. Probably not. Delay poison. Cure moderate wounds. Cure moderate wounds is probably useful to have. Bone Shaker is also useful to have. 3d6 points of damage plus 1d6 per 2 caster levels. There's a 5d6 points of damage. Actually, Bone Shaker sounds pretty good if we want her to have a ranged attack. Yeah, good. Okay, next level up. There are a lot of level ups to do right now, but that's fine. Reg. Mages. Oh, wait. Eldritch Knight needs him to be able to cast level 3 spells. He still can't... When can he cast level 3 spells here? I have no idea when he gets level 3 spells. He might get them at level 6. That's possible. Or he's probably going to get them at level 6, I'd imagine. We'll see. But I think we need to continue putting points in Magus so we can get there. He gets a bonus Magus feat. He gets resist energy, so at 3rd level and every 2 levels thereafter, Sorcerer learns an additional spell derived from her bloodline. These spells are in addition. Resist energy Grants a creature limited protection from damage of one of the 5 energy types you select. Okay. And it gains resistant energy against the type chosen. Okay, that's fine. The damage is reduced by 10 hit points before being applied to the character's hit points. That's fine. And then Arcane Weapon becomes a +2. That's good. Here, same ones that we put into every time. Right, so let's choose bonus Mage's Feat first. What do I want? Well, let's think. What do I want out of this kit? What's his issue? The problem is he keeps dying. We could get him something that allows him to wear armor. Better, but he already wears armor, I think. Well, we'll just double check. Does he already wear armor? He does indeed already. Wait, no, it's Jathal. No, it's just a picture of Jathal. Okay, yes, he does already wear armor. So it's not that we're not having him in armor, it's just that that's not doing anything for him. Defensive combat training? No. Improved initiative maybe could help. Wings! You know, once again, it's good, but it's the 3 dodge bonus to AC against melee attacks. Because that's really what gets him, because he has to go into melee. Yeah. Okay. And then he gets 1 Mage's Feat, which I guess couldn't be wings. No. That's fine. Well, he still has problems dying. Let's continue on that. Coordinated defense? Maybe not. Combat reflexes? Could be useful if we want him to run off to the side, but again, he doesn't have a lot of AC on this character. Spell focus? No. Could get him a shield, but that kind of takes away the point. We want to give him a shield in one hand and nothing in the other. Power attack? No. I don't know what the meta magic does, and as such I don't choose it, which is probably a bad strategy, but whatever. I don't really want to give him weapon focus because we don't have a good weapon for him right now. Arcane armor, arcane strike, I guess, is good. So he has to spend a swift action each round. He already uses swift actions each round, unfortunately. Yeah, this one's good. You can easily move through dangerous melee. You get +4 dodge bonus when you try and move out attacks of opportunity. And anything that makes you lose your armor class. A condition that makes you lose your dexterity bonus to armor class, if any, also makes you lose dodge bonus. Oh no, that's just telling you that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think combat mobility is good because it allows him to move out of fights without getting hit. Right. Here... we got 1 level 2 spell. He currently has 2 buffs and Frigid Touch. We could give him a range spell. Could give him Stone Call, which would give him a ranged AoE plus Glitter Dust. Blinds people. Okay. Ooh, chance to make a target just miss 20% of the time. That actually sounds really useful for himself as a buff before he goes in. Make himself not get hit as often. Yeah, that seems good. Go for that. Next character. Harim. What's his issue? Oh, well, where do I start? Right, Cleric, I guess. He gets level 3 spells, actually, at this Cleric level. Which I don't know if... oh, we don't have another Cleric at this level, but level 3 spells, yeah, definitely. That means that this is a huge level for him. Because he gets access to just a whole selection of new spells. Okay, let's go for that. Spell focus, weapon focus. Neither of which are necessary. See if there's anything that jumps out at me for him. What weapon does he use? He does use a shield. So actually getting him bonuses to shield stuff might not be the worst thing in the world. Yeah, so let's get him 2 bonuses here. Shield focus, right? +1 to any AC he has with a shield. Shielded caster as well. Could be good. Let's just use shield focus. He gets +1 to shields. He has a shield. Make it better. Yeah. Gives him a little bit of tankiness. And then he gets all of these new spells. Look at that. That is, and Cure Serious Wounds, of course, being my top of the line spell for him. So if I go Spellbook. At level 1, he's missing he has an extra slot. So we'll give him a Stunning Barrier. +1 deflection, any creature that strikes you with melee attack is stunned. Yeah, although remove sickness could be good. Potentially. Potentially. Let's give him Stunning Barrier. That's fine. At level 2, he gets an extra spell. Every creature takes down. I want to avoid every creature. Remove paralysis could be good. Let's maybe go with that. Oh, what's Blessing of Courage and Life, actually? +2 on saving throws against fear and death. And at any time a spell is active, the target can choose to end the spell as a swift action for a burst of healing. Yeah, that seems good. That's probably what we're looking for. Then here, it gets 1 domain, which is either Rage, which would buff a whole bunch of people in an area, or Dispel Magic. Let's go for Rage. I like that idea. I mean, we can always change these later, which is why I'm not too worried about them. Magical Vestment. You have a +1 per 4 caster levels. So +1 right now. Prayer. You get +1 bonus for 1 round on attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, and your foes get a negative to that. Kind of like that. Searing Light. Creature struck takes 1d8 points of divine damage per 2 caster levels, so that means that you would take 2d8 points of divine damage, and an undead creature would take 1d6 points of divine damage per caster level. Per caster level, which means it would take 1... yeah, so that means it would take 5d6. Also, remove curse is quite nice, but haven't seen any curses yet, so... And what's summon monster for this one? It's a lizard. Oh, it's a monitor lizard, 3 wolves, well, 1d3 wolves, or 1d4 +1 planar dogs. Yeah, let's have Searing Light and Resist Energy Communal? Maybe. Let's go for Prayer. Well, we do have Bestow Curse, which could be interesting. Actually, yeah, Bestow Curse. I like it. Archon's Aura. Any hostile creature... Oh, must take a -2 unless they pass the will save. Also good. Okay. That seems fine. Can't cast spells, but can level up. Valerie, what do you get at level 5? You get Tower Shield Specialist. Does not take a -2 on attack rolls. Sounds well good to me. Right. Buff. I'll put the points in there. It's Religion and Perception. Not really expecting very much from Valerie in terms of what she's got. That's okay. Especially, we're not even putting them into class skills, but... I mean, if I put 1 in there... Yeah, we already got the bonus. We could put 1 into Persuasion just because we can. I guess makes sense to put at least 1 in because we can. I mean, Athletics is a dead one because she always has a -10, but... The rest are okay. Next. Anything in here that I was looking for? Wings? I mean, I can't not choose wings. because it gives a +3 dodge bonus to AC against melee attacks, and dodge bonus stacks infinitely. So I'm effectively just giving her +3 AC. Yes, we'll have another +3 AC from Wing. Yeah, so she got 30, but then she gets another +3 on top of that. That's just that's crazy. Yeah, of course we're choosing it. Unless I have not understood that, but I think I have. Amiri. Now she's interesting because she's multi-classed. So, do we want the second level of fighter, which gives her a bonus combat feat and strong grip? Yes. Because she gets a +1 bonus on sunder attempts and disarm attempts, but we don't have any sunder attempts or disarm. We actually want her to get overhand chop to add strength bonus on damage rolls. Double the strength bonus on damage rolls. Yeah, so we need to put a couple of points into fighter. Okay. We'll get... Wait, which one did I put in that I shouldn't have? Perception. There we go. That's better. Although again, maybe if we put a point into knowledge world, that's going to work out. And then that pushes that up to +4. Well, might as well take the bonuses while we can, which means I should probably ditch like 1 immobility for not perception, for persuasion. Just because having some stats, I think the +4 is worth a lot, probably. Given that everyone gets to roll in those like weird things, like the, what's it called? The storybook sections, whatever they call in this game. Here, I mean, come on. I still have to choose wings now that it's there. She actually benefits a lot from improved initiative. Being able to go earlier means that she can move right out. Like, and get to somebody quickly before they become an issue. Armor focus. The AC goes up. Okay. He would benefit from not having the armor affect her. Probably. Weapon focus, weapon finesse. You can take extra points in that, can't you? Each time it applies to a new type of weapon, its effects do not stack. Okay, that's fine. Outflank. A new and ally also has this, or attacking the same creature, you gain a +4. Yeah, okay, that's not going to work. Improved initiative, I guess, is the one I'm heading towards, but we'll see. Dazzling display. Intimidate check on everyone who can see your performance. Could be good as a debuff. We don't really have that many debuffs. She has a huge dex bonus, actually. The combat reflex would be pretty good, right? Just have a look here. Dex bonus, that's not huge, but it's a +2. So she would gain... Just have a look here. I think I went for something like... this on this one. That's fine. So I want wings. And I also want the... So where was the coordinate? It wasn't dazzling... Where is it? I've completely lost it. It was the one that gave her the extra attacks. I have now lost. Apologies. Is a lot of leveling up this episode, but you know, you have to do it, and you might as well do it correctly. Equal to your additional attacks equal to your dexterity bonus, so we can make 2 extra attacks. Oh. So we would make 3 attacks of opportunity a round. Yeah. Let's do that. That sounds good. So Miri's continuing to be our flank and murder things. I do like how each of them is like, you have wings, you have wings, you have wings. A lot of our characters have permanent wings. How did that happen? Okay, Lindsay. Bard level 5 gets us a bonus on Inspire Courage, which we pretty much always have active. Yes, I will take that. Right. Plus to her skill. I know she has... Well, she also has knowledge skills that could be knocked up. Okay, she has everything is a thing. We might as well take the knowledge ones up. We might as well take stealth up. And I want her to have knowledge world, because that's the one that's used for cooking, which is what her skill is. And I want her to have trickery, because I want her to disarm traps. Yeah, let's go with that. Lingering performance. If 2 rounds after you cease performing, it's still going? Maybe. Weapon finesse. You may use the dexterity instead of your strength. Yes, that sounds good. But she already is using a weapon that does that because she's using a ranged weapon. So that's why we didn't take that previously. Wait, stealth, trickery? Was it something like that? Well, I took knowledge world. Wait, what did I not take down? I didn't take perception. That was it. Yeah. Cool. So she doesn't need that because she uses a ranged weapon primarily. Blind fight. In melee, every time you miss because of concealment, you can reroll. Well, we're not in melee very often. Extra performance, you can do performance for an additional 6 rounds. So that's the kind of thing I like, yeah. That kind of fits. Precise strike? Nope. Wings? Actually not that useful in this particular one, but that's fine. Throw anything. No. Lightning reflexes? Maybe. She is going to be hit by a lot of those kind of things. I think extra performance could probably help. Dodge is pretty good as well. Let's just take dodge. Let's just take an extra AC. Avoid being hit. And then a level 2 spell. Doesn't need rage. Summon monster could be okay. What else? Heroism. 10-minute buff. Single creature gets +2 on attack rolls. I actually like my buffs. I think we'll take another buff. I like having this super creature that just murders something. And I think that's how I want to build my party. I want to build my party around uber buff. And getting one person extremely powerful. Now here. Here's where we have the bit where people were talking about stuff. So, people would like me to get Arcane Trickster. We have everything we need. All we need is 2nd level arcane spell. So if I put an extra point in wizard, I need to put an extra 2 points in wizard. We can then access this. So ranged ledge demon enhance their skills as thieves and ability to sneak pat attacks without flanking or as part of a spell can make arcane tricksters formidable damage dealers. Okay. So it's slightly more magic-y than a normal rogue. Now, the thing is, we could go for another one in rogue, which gets us debilitating injury. Whenever the rogue deals sneak attack damage, he can also debilitate the target of her choice, causing the target to take a penalty for 1 round. The rogue can choose to apply one of the following penalties when the damage is dealt. So bewildered, disorientated, hampered. Okay, I need to actually open up the full thing. So reduces speed, -2 on attack rolls, or -2 penalty to AC. The penalties do not stack themselves, but additional attacks that deal sneak attack damage extended duration by 1 round. Any healing would remove it. I kind of want to take 1 more point in rogue, because we also get rogue talent and uncanny dodge. Now, I understand we may get these from Arcane Trickster, which may or may not be good. And then we get an extra level in sneak. The thing is, rogue just leveling it up naturally is so good. You get the sneak attack that gets better and better and better and better, like constantly. But I think putting 1 more point in rogue, then we switch over to 2 points in wizard, arcane trickster. Or we go wizard first. The problem is 1 more level in wizard gets her nothing at all. Yeah, it gets her absolutely. The next 2 levels in wizard just get her spells. I'm torn on this one. I am torn. Let's see what rogue talents we have available, and then that'll make my decision. I'm just dumping these into literally anything. Rogue talents are what I'm looking for. So, gets an extra combat feat, gets perception checks, fast stealth. Okay, can't make attacks of opportunity. Okay, we'll do it in Wizard. We'll do what people are telling me to do because I assume that there's a good reason for it. If it turns out to be wrong, whatever. Not a big deal. How do I unallocate these skill points? Oh, did we get more because you get more if we put points into Rogue, I guess, for some reason? That's a weird bug, so we can actually get more skill points than we have available. That's weird. Yeah, we must get more if you choose Rogue. A Trickery is one that we have. Stealth is one that we have. I guess Arcane and World Knowledge are useful. And we'll go for those four. Okay, Accomplished Sneak Attacker. Your sneak attack damage is increased by 1d6. Your number of sneak attack die cannot exceed half your character level rounded up. That's fine, right? That might be, I don't know. At some point that'll be fine. Go for that one. Sounds good, and we get an extra spell, an extra 2 spells at level 1, not level 2. Wait, no, we have the ability to cast level 2 spells. What's that? That's from our specialist school, so does that mean they're not level 2? I guess maybe we will have the ability to Arcane Trickster now? I'm not sure. Anyway, whatever. I think we should take Reduced Person. We already have Stone Fist, so I don't know why we would take it, unless they... Which Stone Fist do we have? I'm confused. Do we already have Stone Fist? She already had an ability that looked like a fist that did damage. Where's it gone? Has it got all sorts of green abilities, red abilities? That's 1d6. So that must be the upgraded version of the other fist spell that we have. Right? Or maybe the other fist spell that we have is a rogue spell, so it's not in that spell book. Maybe? Very confusing. Hurricane Bow actually sounds useful because she uses a bow. Anything better than what we've got here? Burning Hands, really not what we're looking for. True Strike. Next attack roll gets a plus 20 insight bonus. No, I think we're okay with this. I think this one seems fine. Reduced Person's not really necessary. Yeah, okay. Let's try this. That seems good. Right. Let's have a quick look. She does it. She already... Oh, I can't have a look at... If I have a look at her spell book... I'm sure she already has a fist spell, because we've used it. Maybe I'm just wrong. Anyway, I think we can take Arcane Trickster next level, potentially, with her. And is that a stun? That's a stun. Right. What do we have on our board? It's been so long. I have no idea what we have on this board. Let's have a look. So, we've met with the visitor. Projects. Research into this. Research into Nature of Curses, Bald Hilltop. Well, we can't do that because we're already doing we're already doing that one, right? He's the only person who can do research. These two are off and doing things that'll end in 7 days. 17 days. 12 days. Right. So, if they're all busy, we have no treasurers available. Think it's time to go traveling? Let's equip ourselves up and then head out. I'm a little bit confused still. I'm kind of in a permanent state of confusion. But I kind of like being in a permanent state of confusion. That's good. It's got that kind of sense of discovery, like, okay, we have an idea of what's going on. Right. It's what I signed up for when I was gonna play this game. It's the loads and loads and loads of options. Which can sometimes... It does feel like a lot of them are traps. That's okay. Aha! That's the thing I forgot to do. We will do that now. I need to hand out my magic items. Because we have some people who are wearing trash. Who are using trash, basically. And we can give them
The
better.
path is clear.
Right, if I collect all here. Sort by price in descending order. That's probably the easiest way. Right, so you're already using things, Tristian, you're one of the ones I was looking at here. Quarterstaff is at least better than your scimitar. And it's something you can use. You can't use the ranged weapon, unfortunately. Could give him the Ring of Protection for just now. He needs armor, ideally. But he has no ability to use it. He needs some kind of robe, I guess. But that's okay. Right. Can we give this to a specific person, by the way? The Bag of Holding?
Thanks, but let's just leave it.
Alright. That'd be a no then. Miri uses her sword. Doesn't really need anything else from our collection. Same with Valerie. Harim probably doesn't need anything else. He's currently using a heavy mace, which is 1d8. He could use the punching dagger, or he could use the long spear, which is a two-handed one. Doesn't need either. Chain shirts aren't better than what he has. Neither is the studded leather armor. Okay, so he's wearing a chain shirt and the Amulet of Mighty Fists. Because he does have the ability to use those eventually. Instead of the scimitar, which is one-handed, he could use the Kakuri, which is slightly better and one-handed. Yeah, that seems good. It is slightly better. Ever so slightly. Because it gives him 2 to 5, which is more consistent damage. And the +1, I think, is also +1 to hit. If I'm right in thinking. I could be wrong there. I think that's right. So I think that is better. What's this one? That's the S-Stock. Okay, yeah. She could use the Great Club, which is a +2, which, although not being a scythe... Oh, come on. I want to see her with the Great Club, please. I was expecting something more, to be honest with you. That looks like a baseball bat with nails in it. The board with nails, but okay, that's fine. And we are probably stuck with our trash, but maybe we'll have the punching dagger for just now. We could maybe even switch to long spear, because we have no attachment to being one-handed or two-handed. Long spear is probably better then for us. And we have no ability to use anything other than our light crossbow. We don't really use things at all. Oh, I do want to give Reg the bow, so like he has an option if he has to back off because of his orc tendencies. We have a glaive as well, which is two-handed. Can anyone use the glaive? Only Reg can use it. Oh no, you can use the glaive as well, as can you, but neither of them need to use the glaive because she is a 3 to 17 one right now. Okay, fine. Ideally, I'd like to give him a ranged weapon, but that means I need to find a crossbow. Okay. In here, I'll drop back in the anything that's glowing. We'll keep the wand of vanish on us, and we can sell the rest. Right. Head out. We are well equipped, though. We're much more powerful than we were a second ago. Well, I say a second. We're much more powerful than we were 40 minutes ago. But, yeah, it's good. Good. We have a better idea of what we're doing in combat now. We have more power in combat. I reckon every level, we are just going to ramp up in power. Like, just exponentially. Because I'm personally getting a better understanding of how each character, what their weaknesses are in combat, what their strengths are. And we're getting a larger list of options to enhance those. Well, to enhance the strengths, hopefully, not enhance the weaknesses. We'll see. Anyway. Head over here. And I will speak to Hasuf. Hey, let's see what you have. We have 10,000 gold. That's lovely. Just gonna sell some of these. I know I'm selling her old scythe, but... No, there you go. It's gone. We could get something like a flail. Do we have any, does he sell like it's a crossbow? No, he does sell like proper armor though. He doesn't sell any like really weak armor. No. I was kind of hoping he might sell a, actually I should probably buy a scroll of phrase dead. Yeah. We have the money for it now. I was hoping he would sell like a, just a crossbow. Hey, see your goods? That full plate is so sweet, but we can't get it. Fine. Okay, we're gonna have to try and be here next time merchants are, but I have no idea when that's gonna be. It looks like we have our other weapon out. I'm just gonna switch these back and forth. It doesn't look like we have our crossbow out. Oh well, whatever.
The path is clear.
Let's head out this way. Can I just cast spells on random people? No. Well, I can kind of. I could probably cast an AoE spell, but no. Okay. What's our quests? How to build a kingdom, upgrade your capital to the town. We are upgrading it. Resolve 10 events. P is for prosperity. The ancient curse part 2 is in 120 days. 210 days, sorry. I'm not going to keep track of that one. Right. Who am I taking with me? Valerie. I said I wasn't going to take people who are already busy. Let's take Jathal. Not Mary. She's already busy. Harem. Octavia Lindsay? Yeah, that's fine. I am leaving Reg at home, I guess. He's the only person who's not busy who... Yeah, I'm not taking with me. That's fine. We can cope with that. A nice party. Not too bad. Right. And we can stick in that same formation that we've been sticking in for a while. Source of resources for barony. So it's told us about the things we can get for 15 BP, which we've already got. Fine. Move ourselves over there, move over there. And what I wanted to have a look at is... Oh, Candlemere Tower. Interesting. But what I wanted to have a look at is... We'll get there eventually. Yeah, the Guardian of the Blooms one. Which is in an old tree growing inside the ruins in the middle of the woods. Where does she want me to meet her? Exactly. In the middle of the... Oh my god, all the way out there? Okay, yeah, it's going to take some time to get over there. I'll get there eventually, but the reward better be good. So let's head over this way. And I'm going to go a little bit further. Okay, so we got a ruined... Sorry, what's the ruined watchtower? An ancient and half-ruined watchtower lost in the depths of the Nar Marches is a local point of interest and source for inspiration for several legends in the area. The tales compete with each other, telling of the tower's construction, and more popularly, its destruction by mysterious, incomprehensible, and usually supernatural forces. The truth is a bit more prosaic. The watchtower was built by dwarves used to guard a local trade route, which last saw use centuries ago. Clear proof of this can be seen in the statue of Torag that stands at the foot of the watchtower. And we are at the ford across the Sunk River, one of the few known fords across the Skunk River. Despite the shallow depth, the current is extremely powerful here. The cold stream seems intent on pulling the land from under one's feet, pulling someone to underwater, even carrying their property away to the stony rapids downstream. Many travelers and traders have used the ford to cross the river, while just as many bandits have used it to set ambushes for their victims. Okay, well, we're going to end the episode here. What did I just say? I'm having a point where I'm like, what did I say in the last 10 seconds? Anyway, we're going to end the episode here. We're going to cross the river, and yeah, it's all going to be good. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.